What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope you like this video. This is going to be part 3 of season 12 of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Thank Jesus. Thank you, God. Thank you. It is over. This particular episode, Nene's gone. They sitting there trying to figure out where Nene went, why Nene not there. Is Nene coming back? I just think that's ridiculous, but whatever. They entertain it. It's here. It makes for good TV, I guess, child. So they start off doing the whole package on Cynthia, Nene, and Kenya again, because that's when Nene walked off. So here's what I have to say about that. Cynthia, listen. You have a problem in the fact that people that you choose to be friends with, you feel like they can do no wrong. And Cynthia, you're not the only one. Portia, you had that problem too. And and Marlo, I saw some shades of that tonight too. That no matter what anybody said, no matter what anybody's bad behavior was, y'all found a way to defend who y'all. Let me rewind. Clearly lines have been drawn and people were like, I got your back no matter what happens. I got your back no matter what happens. Because if you're my friend, bad behavior is bad behavior. I don't care. We can be friends. I can love you down. But if I'm acting up and I'm exhibiting bad behavior, then I expect you to call me out just like I'm gonna call you out. That doesn't mean we're not friends anymore. That doesn't mean I hate you. That doesn't even mean that you're a bad person or I'm gonna be pissed off. It just means that you pulling my coattail. And I think that this constant making excuses just because you don't rock with that person, that's the part, and that's the reason why we can't never get anywhere with these reunions, and we can never resolve anything, because you just gonna rock with whoever you rock with and you're not gonna call nobody out. The only person that did that I saw was was Candy. When Candy told Cynthia, like, girl, you know I love you, but you know you was messy as hell with the cookie lady. That's the only person that I saw say, look, you know I love you down, but no, I can't rock with you on that. So they were talking about Cynthia and the cookie lady situation, and Cynthia gonna say, well, I just invited her to come to Brooklyn's birthday party. If she felt like she needed to address Tanya, I don't feel like that was the same as what Kenya did by inviting her one-on-one. What? How is one any better than the other, Cynthia? You were being messy and you were wrong. And then she gonna say, well, I would have called Tanya and told Tanya she was coming. No, if you really rock with Tanya and you was really cool with Tanya, you would have never invited that woman until you talked to Tanya. And your first phone call, again, now when it comes to matters of the heart, y'all know that can be tricky. So you may or may not have wanted to say anything to Tanya, because I definitely understand you not telling people what's going on out here in these streets. I get it, because you know, especially women, y'all know we'll be quick to kill the messenger. But then you should have just not been in it, period. Period. The problem was the cameras caught it. See, some little behind the scenes tea is they were filming and the cameras caught it, and so then they sort of had to do something with it. The cameras caught that cookie lady telling them that tea, and they knew, production already let them know, we're gonna do something with this one way or the other, so y'all gonna have to figure out how y'all gonna handle it. And that's what really it was. But Cynthia, the way you chose to handle it, don't sit here, you can't make no excuses, child. It is what it is. Anyway, Kenya and the party, once again, Kenya is gonna say, well, all y'all will see that I wasn't going over there to mess with Shamia. She was trying to say it was edited, because she caught herself. She pulled up short of saying the way it was edited. But listen, I can only go by what they showed me. And what they showed me was you being messy. Period. What they showed me was you and Nene arguing, and then you getting up and walking over to where Nene was and standing right in front of her. That's what that showed me. Same thing with Nene. I don't give a damn how condescending, I don't care how bitchy Kenya is being. When Nene fixed her mouth like she was getting ready to spit on Kenya, all bets would have been off. Let me tell you something. I just think that's the nastiest thing that you can do to anybody. I don't give a damn what you're doing. I'd rather you punch me than spit on me. So anyway, we just keep making these damn excuses for this bad behavior, and I just don't have the energy to keep doing that. What else? Let me see. I took a few notes, child. The only other thing interesting that happened, because again, the only other thing that, in my opinion, that went down that was real interesting was that Yvonne finally came on. Now, let me say this too. Y'all know I loves Eva. I do. But Eva, you were getting on my nerves so bad in this episode. The first two episodes, when people were saying that you was interjecting yourself, you were, but I let it ride because I was like, okay, well, she is interjecting herself, but she just trying to count because she was pregnant half the season, and maybe it was a lot of shit she wanted to say, but she couldn't say it because she wasn't a part of those scenes because her ass was on bed rest. Okay, maybe that's what it was. You ain't get to go to Greece. You was on bed rest. You couldn't go to half the damn events. Then you had the baby, so maybe it wasn't a lot you could say. But Eva, you were irritating my soul in this episode. I love you down, girl. I do, but boo. Chill out. So Yvonne was posting on Instagram while they were filming, because of course Yvonne knew they were filming. So Eva gonna say, well, let's bring Yvonne on. Yvonne wants to come on. Yvonne says she's available to come on. It's funny how Nene walked away when Yvonne started posting on Instagram. Now, I don't think that's why Nene walked away. I think Nene walked away because Nene did what Nene does. When she gets sick of stuff, or when she feel like things aren't going her way, or she, then Nene leaves. And that's what Nene did. This time, instead of her having to physically get up and walk out of a scene, she just closed her damn laptop. Well, halfway closed her laptop. So Yvonne came on. Listen, for y'all makeup artists that are out there, y'all know I'm not a makeup artist. Y'all know that I don't do that. What the fuck was going on with Yvonne's eyes? What was that? What was on? Tell me. Help a sister out. What was going on with those eyes? Okay. That aside, Yvonne came on there and said, listen, there were never any tapes. Nene wanted me to tape the girls. And I agreed to do it. And I told her that there was a tape. But at the end of the day, there really was no tape. Now, she said Nene didn't send her a cease and desist. And she's gotten her own attorney, who coincidentally happens to be who? Eva's husband. And I said, oh, that's why Eva's so involved and so vested in this. Kenya, the same thing. I'm going to say this. I agree with Candy when I say, at this point, both of y'all dirty. Like, the fact that you would agree, whether you actually had any intention of doing it or not, is not the point. The fact that you would agree to videotape me, the fact that you would agree to audio tape me in my conversation, and you led Nene to believe that there was a tape, is just as bad as Nene asking for a tape. Now, even though Portia was publicly saying what she was saying, and Cynthia was publicly saying what she was saying, I do believe that Nene wanted an audio tape because she was like, well, why would she want to, because Portia was like, well, we were saying what we were saying publicly. Why would she need a tape of it? Because she knew what we were saying it publicly. She was. Y'all were. But I do believe that Nene, I absolutely believe that Nene wanted a videotape, an audio tape of it. I believe she did. And I'm going to tell you why I believe she did. Because Nene is insecure. And Nene's thing is, well, if that's what you're saying publicly, well, what the hell are you saying about me privately? And I think what Nene's intention was to do exactly what she planned to do. You just never gave her no damn tape. But what Nene's intention was to try to expose y'all as, y'all say that I'm bad, and I've said this and I've said that, but listen to what they say about me. Listen to what they doing about me. Even though, Portia, you have publicly said stuff, and Cynthia too. But again, I feel like her thing was, well, let me get them on tape saying something real raunchy about me. They asked Kenya why she never responded to any of Nene's texts when Nene reached out. Kenya was like, because she blocked. Well, that sums that up. I mean, if you block, you don't see the text. So it wasn't that Kenya ignored Nene. Nene was blocked, so she never saw it. Kenya said that she did reach out to Nene when Greg was sick, and she reached out to Nene. She said when Greg was sick and when something else happened, she said she did reach out to Nene. And she said she had the text to prove it. She said she had the text and the missed calls to prove that she reached out to Nene and that Nene never reached out to her. At the end of the day, they showed 3 different versions of Yvonne telling the same story. So I kind of believe Yvonne. Yvonne kept saying, well, once she admitted it, she kept saying, there is no tape, there is no tape, there is no tape. I believe there's no tape. I believe there never was a tape. I believe it was a storyline. I believe that at the time, Nene and Yvonne was friends, and Nene was trying to double fold. She was trying to help Yvonne out and give her a storyline, and she was trying to set the girls up. I just believe it. But I also believe that was in the time when she wasn't cool with them, and now that she's cool with them, it is what it is now. Nene called, and the other ridiculous thing that happened was Nene called. Now, mind you, her computer is still on. She's still logged in. Her blank screen, her screen showing her keyboard and some piece of paper she had written on, it's still sitting there on the screen. Nene is still logged in. She's still on the Zoom, whatever they were using. She calls Portia to talk to Portia so Portia can put it on speakerphone so she can say what she wants to say. And they were all like, this is ridiculous. Why are we entertaining it? And I agree. Why are we even entertaining that? Nene, your ass is still logged in. If you don't go back upstairs in your goddamn closet and get back on your laptop, I wish they would have played Nene talking on the damn speakerphone. I agree. Why we continue to entertain these tantrums? Because that's what that was. That was Nene throwing a tantrum. And then Andy said that they did reach out to Nene, and she told production that until they put some respect on her name, she left because they were disrespecting her name. Bitch, what? Child. Anyway, that's it. I don't have no more. Did I miss anything, Niecy?
No.
We were watching it together, child. I feel like that's it. All right.
Oh, Portia was. I don't know if you talked about the last one, but I think Portia, she was on that Henny on the other one, but she calmed down a little bit. I think she ran out and it ran.
She ran out of the Henny and it brought her down a little bit. She wasn't as drunk.
She wasn't as messy.
Anyway. All right, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. Drop it in those comments. Peace.